However, he realizes his weapon is so amazing that people would probably try to steal it, and if he gets stolen, he'll be screwed, but not in a fun way. After, Michio heads to a restaurant where he counts all the money he has and realizes he's 70,000 nars short. He then remembers Alan's advice to make money by heading to the labyrinth that showed up 2 days before. Adventurers make money by selling the items they acquire from defeating demons. However, when he warned that it would be difficult to make a large sum of money in a short time, Michio realized the quicker way would be to collect bounties. In the present, Michio figures that since he has 5 days to get Roxanne, he'll try the reliable method first and head to the labyrinth. However, he realizes his weapon is so amazing that people would probably try to steal it, and if he gets stolen, he'll be screwed, but not in a fun way. Michio then chooses to reset the character and hides the sword away. Next, he heads to the market to buy a suitable weapon to replace his main sword. At the sword shop, he sees a stack of swords and notices one with an empty skill slot, which means he can add skills to it later. When the store owner tells him the swords are all priced the same, Michio goes for the empty slot sword and asks to get protective equipment too. After gearing up, Michio heads into the forest to find the entrance of the labyrinth. There, he sees a group of adventurers walk through a teleportation door and notices one of the men is a mage. After following them, he finds the door of the labyrinth and watches them go through. With this, he re-equips his main sword and heads into the labyrinth too. Michio ends up on the first floor of the labyrinth, which is poorly lit and surprisingly neat. He then checks his status and sees he's now a level 1 explorer with new skills. Michio realizes that if he gained the thief status by stealing sandals, he must have become an explorer by entering the labyrinth. He then notices the hero status and selects it as his second job, then explorer as his third. Next, he tries out the dungeon walk, and when he walks through, he ends up in the room he was previously in. However, when he tries to go outside, it doesn't work, and he realizes he can only use it in the labyrinth. When he tries to head back to his previous and gets rejected, he realizes the destinations are limited in the labyrinth too. As he walks forward, he laments how much the experience sucks when he notices I Am Groot approaching. Michio then decides to test his power against it and is surprised when he takes it out in one hit, thinking it must be because of his large tool. He then finds a branch left behind by the monster and keeps it for later. Before long, another monster comes forward, which reminds Michio that his hero job also had a skill called Overwhelming. When he activates it, the monster's movement slows down, but when he prepares to slay it, he suddenly loses the will to fight and would rather wrap himself in Roxanne's legs. Suddenly, the monster attacks, but Michio manages to defeat it, and he realizes he felt the same urge to be a couch potato after using Dungeon Walk earlier. He figures that expending his MP by casting spells depresses him. However, thanks to his sword's MP absorption, he was able to return to normal. He then decides to avoid casting spells till he has more MP.